Hello everyone, welcome to GW Pro Trading. It's Gwyn Michael here, and in this video we're going to be looking at technical analysis on EURNZD. If you're new to this channel, I recommend that you subscribe and also smash on the notification bell on this channel so you'll be getting information whenever I post content such as this one. Alright, and today we're going to be looking at EURNZD. Okay, so we'll go ahead and we'll start from a multi-time analysis, and also we're going to be counting the waves with you guys, and then we're going to be looking at possible points where we're going to be looking at start making trade decisions. Okay, so if you just go ahead see what's also going on with this one here, we could identify that we did have some sort of drop right around here back into this point here. Price then consolidated a little bit and then drop back down to completing this pattern. All right, however, we did have price move from an impulse, which also created a corrective wave right inside of this territory, and then move to the next impulse to the upside. Okay, however, that completed the ABC structure, as we could see nicely here with the A, B right here and around the C down there. All right, so we could be looking at a possibility that price could have well be moving in what could have been a corrective structure that could also create the next leg, just maybe to the downside, and that could also continue. All right, so that's what we're going to be looking at as a possibility. All right, so if that doesn't play out nicely, definitely I would also want to see another leg down. As you guys know what I want to look for, I want to see another leg down. If I can see another leg down, maybe over the years, over the months, or the weeks, all right, I could be seeing another leg down, and then I could be seeing some sort of structure here. Then we could be looking at the next wave to the upside, and then we could be looking at some sort of different pattern entirely. All right, so for this one here now, we're going to be looking at what we have for this one here, and then we're going to be drawing a trading plan. All right, so zooming into this one here, we can as well see that after this C leg was created, we then had price drop, consolidate a little bit, and then drop back, consolidate a little bit. All right, so this area here is a consolidation, and then we had the next drop to the downside. All right, so let's just go over to a weekly time frame, and as well we could also identify two things. Okay, we want to point the fact that we are in a downtrend. In the last 2 years, probably since 2020, right, we're in a downtrend because price made the high in 2020 in the last probably 10 years. Okay, so we're looking at probably the last 10 years, and then price made that high around this territory here of the 1.99 territory. Since the last time price hit this all-time high, we're looking at this around the 2.5. okay, so we're looking at a possibility that price could also continue making further down drops. Okay, so we're looking at this on a weekly time frame. Then we could as well identify that we're still more in downtrend. We have impulse, we have correction, we have the next impulse, we have correction, and we have the next impulse, which also created an impulse, correction, impulse. Okay, to complete that pattern there. All right, so looking at this from a weekly time frame, what can we identify, guys? There was some sort of accumulation here over this period here, and then price broke to the upside. Okay, price broke to the side, and that was really nice. Okay, that was really nice, and there was some sort of buying momentum. There was some sort of buying momentum inside of this territory around the 1.13, 1.12 territory there, and that pushed price upside. Okay, but also remember that in the bid of a drop, price then corrected instead of this structure before the next drop. All right, so I looked at this, and I was able to answer some technical questions as well, and also understand the fact that if we're going to be looking at price making further uprises, okay, there are two areas which I'm going to be looking at for price to react around. Okay, I'm going to be looking at two areas for price to react around, and first I'm going to have to look at number one. I'm going to look at this structure, because first in the bid to the downside, okay, we had it price did clear a very important structure here, which was right around here. Okay, right around here, price cleared this one right around here, and then we traced up to this territory. So I would say that this created an impulse, a corrective wave that took out this internal structure here, and then dropped to downside. All right, so what is going on here, guys? I think whatever is happening here for price, this territory here on a weekly time frame. Just go over to a weekly time frame, and then you can see that this territory here, as you guys know, I like to draw my support and resistance somewhere inside of this. I want to see multiple touches of the weeks. Okay, if I'm drawing my trend line, I want to see multiple touches of the week, because that's going to validate that structure. Okay, it's going to validate it. Okay, I want to see multiple structures touched each the territory which I mark out as resistance or support. Okay, so at this point here, we are in a very key environment here of supply right around here. Okay, so we look at this territory as supply right around here, also what happened previously, and then we could start to draw a trading plan of a possible sell coming in around that supply territory. Okay, so if we go ahead and look at the daily time frame, we do not also have a reversal structure, but also we have what could also possibly be a bullish continuation to the upside. However, for this one here, if you look at this closely, you would understand that there could be a setup in place. Okay, there could be a setup in place, and you guys know what I look for in a start of a reversal pattern. I could be looking at an impulse correction to the upside, and then a reversal pattern would be one that could take out some sort of previous structure such as this one, and a retracement up to the 61.8 fib. Okay, 61.8 fib retracement of this swing to this low. Then we could look at that, and once price fails back in this territory here, could also bring the reversal pattern down there. All right, so that's what I'm going to look at for this one here. So if you just go ahead and look at this cleanly, you can also identify that we had some sort of bullish structure here. All right, and we had indecision candle here that wasn't confirmed. I was looking at it, but price could also give me a valid entry. I was looking at this indecision candle originally, and we had BA step into the market. We had this, so this is now an impulse correction impulse, which have created an A, B, C. If we look at this critically, all right, just follow up with this one. So we have an A, B, and we have a C. All right, looking at this on a daily time frame. Okay, so what we have here, I'm looking at a possible A to this point right here, a bigger A, and I'm looking at a possible B corrective wave at the end of the current trading day. Okay, I'm looking at the end of the current trading day for a bigger B. All right, so I'm going to be looking at this with you guys on a 4-hourly time frame, what I was looking at before, and also what I'm going to be doing. Okay, what's going on with this one, guys? You're going to have to ignore this structure here, because this is slippage. Okay, this is slippage on my broker, on my platform. Okay, this is slippage, so this is not valid. This is not on every platform, so because it's slippage. Okay, so it occurs differently on various platforms. If I go ahead and use this one here, I think that's reflects as well. So this is slippage, but however, for the whole of the day, we had price consolidate in what could have been a structure such as this one. Okay, having broken out of what could have been either a leading channel or an ending channel. Okay, so we had price move up down in this area here, which could have been a leading structure or an ending one. Right, so if this is a leading structure, we could then as well see price test back the lows back into the multiple support, and then we can then expect that to come to move to the upside if this is going to be a leading structure. But if it's going to be an ending one, then we could as well expect that price could also create a structure such as this one here of an ABC, a retracement, and then the next drop should continue to the downside. Okay, and how are we looking to approach this one here? I'm looking to take advantage of what I do basically, and I wait for failures in the market. I wait for failures of patterns. Okay, so if I just go ahead and put up for you guys what this one is here, I don't know, I can't really label this move right here. I can't really label this move here because this looks so small for this here, but I could say that this is an A, B, just maybe a C down here, but it looks so unproportional. Okay, it looks so unproportional. So if I'm going to be looking at taking some short positions for this one here, I'm going to have to see that this consolidation here is being invalidated. So whatever is going on here, I think, guys, what we have here is an A, an A. So what we have here is a B, and we have a possible C right around here. Okay, so we have a possible C right around here. So we could be looking at a possibility that price should start from this point to move to the downside. Okay, and we also have some bit of supply right here, so we could also expect that price could also want to test this territory here one more time before the drop. But if I would see that price could also drop back into clearing this point in this format, then I'll be looking for sales by around below this structure here. Okay, below the structure here, because I know I've got questions this morning during the session. I did make this analysis, and someone asked if we have a breakout here for a C, and what happens if this turns out to be a flat pattern. Yeah, I'm going to point it out to you guys on this video that this is not going to turn out to be a flat pattern, because you don't want to see a flat pattern. You don't want to see a B wave, okay, or it's going to be an A wave of a flat pattern be a triangle. Okay, you don't want to see an A wave of a triangle of this flat pattern be a triangle. A flat pattern is such which you can expect that possibly you're moving to upside. Okay, so say you have maybe a 3 or a wave, say C, you can be looking at a, but that price could also drop for an A, maybe a B, and then a C. All right, so you don't want to have a triangle being this A, all right, or this sort of, it doesn't look good for a flat pattern. However it looks, doesn't look good, but this looks good for an A, B, and a C, and that really looks nice. So it could be a corrective structure there. And before we go look for sell opportunities, we want to see price drop, breaking back previous structure here, and also invalidating this move to the upside. All right, I want to wait to see that. Once that happens, I'll be looking to take some sell positions as well, and I'm going to share it with you back in this channel. All right, subscribe, like, and also share with friends. That's the best thank you, and it will also help in the creation of videos such as this one.